our wives are very happy to get us out of the house to do this.
Yeah.
No, we're fortunate, very supportive.
It's the summer of fun on WTOV. It's the summer of fun, just watch and see.
On this week's episode of The Summer of Fun, we're sitting down with the Extractions. They're performing at the Mark in the Park on August 9th. And I am here with the Extractions, a band who I've just learned is mostly out of Beaver County, Pennsylvania. And I just want you guys to take it away and introduce yourselves, starting with Chris.
Hi, Chris Fry. I am the rhythm guitar player, do little vocals as well.
Hi, John Gobrish, lead guitar and some vocals also.
I'm Tony Palladini. I play bass and sing.
Hi, I'm Ray Cavender, and I am the drummer, and I have the best view in the house because I get to see these three guys.
Fantastic. So let's go ahead and kick it off with, how did you all meet and how long have you been together?
John or Tony?
Tony, you want to roll with that?
Well, the roots of the band go back to a band called The Distractions. So a lot of times people will hear the name The Extractions and think that we're former dentists or something like that. But really, it's a play on words. And initially in the late 80s, early 90s, all of us on this call here were in a band called The Distractions. And we played in the Pittsburgh area. We opened for some national acts. We put some original recordings out. And then over time, one by one, different people left the band. And here we are 30 years later, and we came back together again to kind of just play and have some fun. And then we thought, there's a lot of people that found out that we're doing this and are like, can we come to practice? And we said, maybe we should take this out and play somewhere. So the name is a play on that. We're all ex-distractions, which we decided to use the term extractions for. And that's the name.
I love it. So you said that you play a lot in the Pittsburgh area, and you're coming over to Ohio to play in Cadiz, correct? So
Yes.
What brings you over to Ohio?
That would be Mr. Don Sloan. Don came to see us at a show we did at a club called Mario's, and he, through some friends of his that work at Mark at the Park, at Sally Buffalo, suggested us, and they reached out to us, and we were only happy that it's a great venue, and we're looking forward to it. So big thanks to Don.
Yes.
And for those who don't know, Don is the former Nacho Man here at News 9. He's now our news director. So for those who are going to hear you for the very first time, what can they expect?
Like the greatest hits without playing the greatest hits.
Oh, explain more.
So we kind of keep it right under the radar. So it's bands and songs, but we're not playing the exact, the top 40 hits that they had. They were in probably the top 100 for some of these bands, but it's definitely you're definitely be familiar, but we're not playing everything that you're constantly getting hammered with. So very enjoyable.
If I can add too, all of us getting back together, the friendship, it's a celebration of the music that inspired us. We sprinkle a few of our own in there too from back in the day, but especially now in 2024, the music that we play, it's really a celebration, and people walk away feeling great and we love playing the music together.
Yes.
So you're friends.
We really
Absolutely.
are.
Absolutely.
We share the same. We ride the same bus. We share the same dressing room. And some of us haven't seen each other in a long time. So this was like especially for me, it's been a while. It's been a reunion.
I think too, we're at an age now where you don't get some of the petty grievances that you would have in a younger band. I think we appreciate it more now. We're at an age now where we appreciate what everybody does. I mean, we finished a song, and I think to myself, I can't believe how good Tony sounds, or I can't believe how. Did you hear Chris, or did you hear John in my head? And it's a privilege to do what we do. So I think we're more appreciative now at this age.
Definitely.
26.
So good for
That's so
26.
special. That's so special. So, do you think that having this friendship makes you stronger as a band, or does it distract you? Not, no pun intended on the name, but does it distract you during practices? Thank you, Ray. Thank you.
Well, it helps us, but sometimes, I mean, we have adult beverages, and Tony will keep us on track. We always have a lot of stories to tell, but no, we do have a routine, and we I think that's something that's always been great about this band. When it comes time to work, even though it's play, we put our heads down.
Ray's telling a joke, Tony's telling a story, John's adding the extra comments in there to make it even a little more funny or thought provoking. So it's definitely, I think, a bunch of us just getting our inner 14-year-old out every Monday, and we have the best Mondays, I think, of any. We can definitely say that our Mondays are better than most people's weekends.
We love Mondays. We absolutely can't wait for Monday. And who says that? Tell me somebody you talk to during the week that says they love Mondays. We love Mondays.
Not
Yes.
me. I mean, my Monday is great because I'm talking to you guys. This will drop on a Wednesday, but this is a Monday.
There you go.
It's our fun day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's our Sunday.
It's my I don't have to run day.
That's right.
They-
And that's a little sample of what happens
Right,
in between
exactly.
practice. Exactly.
So, do you all have families that support this or that come to see your shows?
I'm gonna get that ball rolling. Our wives are very happy to get us out of the house to do this.
Yes.
No, we're fortunate, very supportive.
Mhm.
Yeah, they know how much we love music, and actually they enjoy seeing us on stage, believe it or not. And yeah,
It's a party. You can have friends and family come see you, and you end up seeing people that you haven't seen in a while, and maybe months. Relatives that you haven't seen in a while come by and stop by, and it's a privilege to play for anybody, but it's a special privilege to play for your family and friends.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think all of our wives have a history with us playing. So, I mean, going way back. So they know that, this is something that gets in your blood. And after a while, you just feel like you got to get out there and play. So,
Mhm. And they get the best of it because they don't have to set up. They don't have to tear down, but they get to have all the fun while we're there.
Wait a minute, can we ask them to do that? That never came to my head. Can we ask them
I
to have
really haven't, so it might be something you might want to look into.
I feel like if you still want them to be supportive, you won't ask them to set up and tear down. They might
It's probably
throw
good
the flag.
advice.
Well, that's fantastic. So you guys seem to have a lot of fun. Your families are also having fun with you. So what does the future of this look like?
Yeah,
Too much fun to
I know
stop.
I don't like to think of any kind of stop. I think if anything, what's it going to grow into? I don't think the fact that we're a little bit older than we were when we were together before, but that doesn't mean that we have to just rest on our laurels and just that was our apex and we're done. I think from here it just builds. So we have a lot more gas in the tank.
And you're about to
we-
get a new audience in Ohio.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait to see what Cadiz has in store for us. It's a great venue. John and I went out and saw a great band, Badstone, a couple weeks ago, and we were very impressed with the facility, very impressed with what Cadiz has to offer. So we're looking forward to it.
And is there anyone that you guys specifically pull from that inspires you, even if it's individually, anyone that really got you into music or anyone that keeps you together as a group that you all equally share an interest in?
That's
It's
good.
hard to ask a
I mean,
musician.
I mean, it would have to be for everybody, probably the Beatles. I mean, you just can't go wrong there. You always come back to the Beatles.
I think the band would be like one of those Venn diagram charts where everybody would have their own, but then there's going to be a center section that I think we all cross over in. So, And that plays a lot into the songs that we pick, because if we don't enjoy playing them, we're not going to play them. So, we base the selections that we play on, as Chris mentioned, not necessarily the song you're going to expect to hear. So if we say we're going to play a song by REM, it may not be the REM song that you expected us to play, or that the band you saw last week played, but it's going to be a song that you know. And that's a lot of what we do. Even we play some Beatles songs, we don't play the Beatles songs that other people play. So a lot of our selections are based on something that that was popular, but isn't maybe in the constant rotation that is in your ear all the time.
I just hit things with sticks, so I'll play whatever they throw my way.
The world's greatest timekeeper right there.
World's greatest timekeeper. I love it. Well, what is something that you want to share with everyone as we wrap up to really get them out and come out to Ohio and Cadiz?
We have a good time, and we hope that is sent out to the masses that come to see us. So that's one thing. It's going to be a good time.
Everybody's gone to see a show that you just felt good because the band has high energy, or the band made you feel good. I think that's going to be us too. We have a good time playing with each other. We have a good time with the music that we play, and hopefully that translates well to anybody that comes. We're grateful that anybody comes. We don't take applause lightly. When somebody gives us a compliment, it means the world to us, specifically because of what we do. We're having a good time. We want everybody out in the crowd to have a good time too.
Well, thank you so much again for joining me. And everyone can see the Extractions on August 9th at the Mark in the Park in Cadiz, right?
Correct. Yes.
And then if they want to follow you beyond that, where can they go? Do you have any social media platforms, any websites that they can follow?
We are on Facebook, so you can follow the Extractions on Facebook. And thanks to our children who know how to use social media better than us, we're also on Instagram. So you can follow the Extractions band on Instagram for
I think
updates.
the kids are calling it the gram.
Right. And you can see some
Graham.
videos from some live shows and give you an idea what you can expect to see when you see us play live.
Love it. They can even get a preview.
Someday maybe we'll be on Snapchat, but we're working on that.
That's okay. Snapchat's fleeting. It's fleeting.
Yeah.
You don't need to be on Snapchat. Yeah, just get on TikTok and you'll be good. And that'll do it for this edition of the Summer of Fun. Again, thanks for joining us for this week's episode, Sitting Down with the Extractions. And remember that you can see them on August 9th at the Mark in the Park. For more events in the Ohio Valley, make sure you visit our website, WTOV9.com. And thanks for tuning in to the Summer of Fun.